Alright, so check it out. Welcome back. This is Flick James, and you are watching What the Flick James. Welcome back to my channel, and today we got a DA that's probably a little bit headstrong, I'm gonna say. I don't know, I didn't watch the whole thing, I only watched a couple of seconds of it. I watched like the first 15-20 seconds of it, and she's already like seeming like she's writing off this dude. Yeah, let's just go over it. Let's watch it. Let's give our raw reaction, and let's see what we come up with.
In Rochester, New York, Sandra Doorley, now facing growing calls to resign, and is now under investigation after she...
I'm sorry, guys.
In Rochester, New York, Sandra Doorley, now facing growing calls to resign, and is now under investigation after she threw a temper tantrum when police tried to stop her for speeding.
Sorry, I'm the DA. I was going 55 coming home from work.
55 and a 35.
I don't really care.
Okay.
So you can call this.
Can you please come over here? This is on a traffic stop, ma'am.
Yes, it is. You can call Dennis Kohlmeyer right now.
Okay, I'm telling you why I stopped you. You didn't stop at all. Did you not hear my lights or sirens or anything?
No, I didn't actually. I was on the phone.
Okay, well, you're not supposed to be on the phone while you're driving.
Right there, you already not paying attention to the road. So you got a man behind you. You got a cop behind you, flashing his lights, and he has sirens. So are you just blatantly ignoring? Like, what are you like? What kind of privilege is this where you can just ignore the police lights and not have any ramifications for it, like instant ramifications? I need this kind of pull like she got. I mean, don't we all? Don't you need this kind of pull? That's crazy.
Either.
Yes, I am with the hands-free. Absolutely.
Okay. Why are you so upset at me? I'm doing my job. You just admitted to me that you were going 55 and a 35 on Phillips Road.
Can you please tell him to leave me alone?
Officer Christopher, can you stay over here, ma'am? This is a legal traffic stop. Do you have your ID?
No, it's in my purse. Here.
You have your purse right there.
No, this is my lunch. Would you talk to Dennis? This is ridiculous. Just go away.
Hello, sir. Good.
She is able to give the police officer the phone and walk away from him. Like, does he already know she's the DA? Like, what kind of stuff is this? Like, we already know. They don't play this in the hood, bro. Heck no.
Ma'am, can you please stay at the back? This is legal traffic stop. Can you please stay over here?
No. Hey, baby, get your little guy out of here.
Sir.
You know, it's weird. I see that police talk differently to people in uppity neighborhoods, because this is pure trash right here. There's no way. We ain't even that far into it. We 1 minute in, and it's unbelievable already.
I stopped her for going 55 and a 35 on Phillips Road.
On Phillips Road.
And she failed to stop. She drove all the way back home and parked in her garage. And now she's not complying with any of my commands. Ma'am, do not go inside.
Oh my God.
Ma'am, come outside. You can't just go inside. This is a traffic stop. Here's your phone back.
I understand the law better than you.
953. Can you have a supervisor come to the scene?
No. Get out of my fucking house.
I don't know why you're acting like this towards me.
Because
Can you please go to the back of the vehicle?
I'm not going.
You know what I'm instantly reminded of? Is an old Dave Chappelle stand-up. And he's talking about he was riding with his homeboy, and his homeboy would just curse out the cops. Like, what the F do you want? You know, stuff like that. Like, it's just belittling the cop and stuff. And this reminds me of that because I'm in awe, and Dave Chappelle at the time when he said he was with his friend was just in complete awe as well. Like, this ain't something that's heard of in the community like that.
I'm home. Okay, 55.
I don't care if you got home. You were supposed to stop at Phillips Road when I pulled you over. When my lights were initiated.
I didn't know you were stopping me. There was lots of other people on the road.
I was right behind you.
Yeah? There were other people on the road, too.
Okay, I was directly behind you.
I'm not dealing with you right now.
Can you please step over here?
I'm not going to.
What is the reason you're so against what I'm doing? I'm doing my job. You say you're a DA?
I am the DA.
Okay.
Okay, let me get you my badge. I am the DA of Monroe County.
Just don't understand the hostility towards me. I'm doing my job.
No, you're being an asshole.
How am I being an asshole?
I am the DA of Monroe County.
I understand
Yes,
that, but that doesn't give you a right to go 55 and a 35. And you even admitted to me that you went 50. I understand that, ma'am.
I don't really care.
understand that.
You know what? If you give me a traffic ticket, that's fine. I'm the one who prosecutes it, okay? Just go.
Yo, if that's all it is, why are you giving him such a hard time? Just let him give you the ticket, and then you can go on about your merry day and dispute it because you're the one that handles that. Just write it off, man. Why are you doing all this unnecessary stuff?
Go ahead and do it. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I just don't understand the hostility. I understand you're coming home from work.
And half the time I was on the phone with Dennis telling him, why are you pulling me over?
You're not even supposed to be on the phone to begin with. You
Oh,
should
yes.
know that.
On hands-free? Absolutely.
Okay.
You should know the law.
Okay? If it is hands-free, that's great. But at the end of the day, you're going 55 and a 35. That's 20
Okay.
miles over the speed limit.
Okay, you know what? That's fine. You know what I've been dealing with all day? 3 murders in the city. And do you think I really care if I was going 20 miles over the speed limit?
Okay, I'm just doing my
I would
job.
get
If
in
you
front of
pulled,
the-
if you
Bro, obviously this lady is really stressed today. Just give her a ticket and go on about your day. You're making it more difficult than you have to, man. You could have just wrote the ticket and gave it to her, man.
pulled over when you
This is why cops make things more difficult than they have to be, because yeah, she's doing all this. You found out she's the DA. Excuse me. You find out she's the DA, and you just continue to keep pushing buttons. Just do your job, write the ticket, and bounce, bro. You ain't got to make things more difficult. If you gonna make things more difficult, you might as well just put her in handcuffs.
saw my lights, which obviously you did.
I thought you were going somewhere else because I thought no one would ever pull a black SUV if you ran my plates.
I didn't run your plate. I just called your plate out. And then I'm following you because you're not stopping. So I had to take the air from dispatch.
Just please.
953. You can have the air back, by the way. Just come outside over here.
No, I'm not going outside.
Okay.
I'm waiting for you just to leave.
Well, I'm having a supervisor come because that's what my chief told me to do. Do you have your driver's license?
I just showed you my driver's
You show me your badge.
With EMS, a 14-year-old having a seizure, 200 East River Road.
And I was
She's
just
part
trying
of it.
to,
She's the DA.
Yep, I know. And I was just trying to pull into my driveway. I was on the phone with Dennis Kohlmeyer saying, would you please help me?
Now she was just trying to pull into the driveway, doing 55 and 35. That's not just pulling in, man. Just admit it. You had to go take a poop.
Who's following me? I'm
Listen,
I'm almost home.
ma'am, I understand you were going home, but I started my lights back at Phillips Road.
Hey, on Phillips Road, yes,
Yes.
you did, and there were other cars.
I was right behind you, directly behind you. At the end,
Go ahead, like,
listen.
you wanna,
At the
like
end
I
of
said,
the day,
go ahead if you want to write me a traffic ticket. That's fine.
okay. At the end of
I
the
really
day,
don't care.
at the end of the day, I was stopping.
Oh, she
you for
gotta
speed.
go.
If you
I've
just
had a
stopped,
really bad day. I've been dealing with murders
and I get
in the
it.
city
And I
all
get
She
it.
gotta
We
go.
have bad
I'm
days
sorry,
also,
I'm
ma'am.
sorry, I'm sorry.
We have bad days also.
My license back?
I'm gonna just add it to the.
This whole look right here, that whole look is, she is about to poop on herself.
Job real quick. At the end of the day, I was just making a traffic stop, doing my job, what I was supposed to do.
Well, fine, thank you.
Okay. So now, supervisor's on his way, and then we'll go from there.
Supervisor's coming up here.
Huh?
Who?
Sergeant Johnson. I understand you had it. Like, I get it. We all have bad days at work.
And I'm gonna go in the house. Seriously, this is ridiculous.
No, this is a traffic stop, and you, out of everyone, should know that if there's a legal traffic stop, which I have the right to detain you until this is done.
Then just write me the fucking ticket. I really don't care.
Okay. Well, then just hang out at the back of the car.
That's as easy as it was, bro. You could have just wrote that ticket a long time ago, like 5 minutes ago. You could have wrote that ticket 5 minutes ago.
Because I'm the one that's gonna prosecute myself. You know what I'll do with the ticket?
Okay, just come out here for me and just stand.
I'm not walking out there. He turned around. I didn't know if it was me. I wasn't sure because there were other cars going back and forth. That I got to turning into the field press, and I'm like, I'm just gonna drive home. That's what I did. So I was getting control. And I got on the phone with Dennis. I don't know. Even before when I turned in and said, you know, it's me that they're stopping. Just tell them it's me.
I would advise against that. I mean, you're supposed to pull off to the side of the road if somebody with their emergency lights is coming behind you anyways.
Yeah, I just.
Corey, it's fine. Just, we're having supervisors come, and then we'll go from there.
Oh, come on. Just.
This is what my chief wants. That's at the end of the day. You called him. I spoke to him on your phone, and this is what he wants.
I'm gonna call him again. Seriously.
I get that she came home. I mean, obviously, if I was just trying to
sense. I explained that to her. It makes no sense to come home.
Got the big dog there now. Let's see what he says.
She came home. She failed to stop. I mean, it's a arrestable offense. I'm not trying to arrest the DA of the county, but also I don't want to not do my job and not at least write her something. So
No, I get it. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to.
I'll at least write her the freaking going 55 and a 20. At the end of the day, I got discretion whether or not.
No, I get it. I understand.
So, all right, ma'am. So I'm issuing you speed in zone 55 and a 30.
I don't get why they would expect her to resign after this. That doesn't make any sense. Like, who really wants a ticket? Who really wants a ticket, bro? Like, I think they're a little bit overreacting and they calling for her to resign.
It's fine. I'll take care of it since I'll be prosecuting myself.
Okay. At the end of the day, if you see my lights and sirens behind you, and obviously they're going off, just pull over. We can have a conversation and be on our way. I kept my eye on your vehicle. I'm not going to check my computer to see what plate it is if a vehicle is not stopping for me. I want to keep my eyes on that vehicle for my safety, so I make it home at the end of the day. Okay?
I apologize, but
I'm sorry that you had a bad day.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry it went this way, but I do respect what you do. Have a good day, ma'am.
I think the most inexplicable part of this entire thing is that she called the police chief in the community she lives in and that employs the officer who was behind her. She called him while she was driving, and we haven't heard from the chief of police as to what she said. But
Monroe County District Attorney Sandra Dorley was found by the Office of Public Integrity to have violated county codes of conduct by attempting to secure unwarranted privileges, speeding, refusing to stop, and behaving belligerently toward Officer Chris Crisafulli. Despite apologizing, Dorley claimed she did not seek special treatment, but body camera footage and her behavior drew significant public backlash and accusations of a two-tiered justice system favoring her position. The OPI forwarded its findings to the Monroe County Board of Ethics and recommended cooperation with the New York State Commission on Prosecutorial Conduct, which is conducting a confidential investigation. Meanwhile, the Webster Police Department defended its handling of the incident, but public calls for accountability and transparency continue to grow.
All right, so it's starting to seem like no matter what level of woman you are, they will always lack accountability It's crazy. I mean, I don't agree with them trying to force her to resign. That doesn't make any sense. Like, if you can do anything you can to get out of a ticket, you will do that. So she called the guy's boss. That's probably her friend. It doesn't like, she probably called her friend and said, hey, but if you had that kind of pull, you would do it too. Like, don't act like you wouldn't. Don't act like I don't even see why they're sitting here acting like they wouldn't. Because nobody wants a ticket. Nobody likes to get pulled over by the cops. But although there was a little bit of privilege there because she was able to drive all the way home. Where they do that at? Wherever that Monroe County was, golly. That's crazy. And they was all friendly. They didn't, that's crazy. Let that be anybody of color or a poor white person. They're talking to them like trash. Anyway, if you like that one, leave me a like, a comment, and subscribe to me. Let's talk about anything. Just shoot me what you got.